Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here and welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation, where we are just plugging ahead. We've got a new abnormality to observe. We also need to hire a new employee, so let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and continue with the trend of bringing characters over from Darkest Dungeon until I get some names in the comments of people who want their name added to the game. So Arcane One, welcome to the team. I think we want to change your hairstyle just a little bit here. Alright, that should do. Alright, that should do. I actually like that color. I like having the differentiating colors so I can tell people apart a little more easily. I don't like those eyes, though. Sparkles, that's fine. You're a little too happy there. There we go. Kind of unsure. Don't really know what's going on. And since you will be in charge of dealing with the grave of the cherry blossoms, if it melts down, you need some extra prudence. Go ahead and give you some fortitude too. That way you can actually work with Pode, I think. Can we up you to 3? Let's do that. And then Owie can be in charge of scouting out this new one. At least unless it needs repression or temperance work, that is, because she can't do those until we get her a new headpiece to replace the one from the armor. Let's go ahead and get you in here, Arcane One. You didn't get the drop, did you? You did not. I really want to get rid of this on her. It really limits what she can do. But we also have new equipment, so we should equip some people. So we have a Teth white weapon now, so we should definitely give that to someone. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Wicked. There we go. Arcane One, I'm also going to give a white weapon to. We want people to have white damage in case we need to get rid of some panicking. We've got a Teth red weapon. Of course, the beak is too. So this is normal, very short. This is very fast and long. I think the beak is better. Ego suits. We have Cute Suit, which has black and red resistance and is weak to white. So we do not want to equip our new person with that. Cherry Blossom. Can we give that to the new person? Can we give that to Arcane One? No, we can't. Oh, I see what it is now. It requires Temperance level 2 on these. It's just such small text I can barely see it. Okay. Well, I think we'll move me up to this. Do I not have Temperance level 2? Oh, I just replaced Arcane One there. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, yeah. And then I can go on that. And I guess Wicked will take... the Cherry Blossom. We could put someone on this. It's got good red and black resist. Oh, I keep switching people around by accident. Umbra, you can have that. Alrighty. That seems fine. Owie is not equipped with anything, so actually, Owie, you can have this too. Let's see, that's 6. That's how many people we've got. That's how many people we've got. Alright. I think we're good. So the maximum ordeal's still dawn. We can't complete this. But we can do the insight work for Yasad. So let's get that done, shall we? Alright, new abnormality. It is literally a fairy. Okay then. See, what was the quote? Something about you'll be okay under the fairy's care? Makes me think that attachment's the correct choice, but Aoi can't do that. Let's try insight, and hopefully she'll be okay with that. We want to work with this first, so that if it kills her, we can just restart and not lose too much of the day. Alright. Oh. Forgot to slow it down. Most of the employees don't care or don't know the real meaning of the fairy's care. Slow down, please. Alright, not having a great result here. Got our HP bars now. That's awesome. That is what I have been wanting for a while. So we got a normal result. We got 4. Oh, so this may be a Zayn. Because Pode was a Teth and he needed 12 to unlock this stuff. But following the advice from last time, I'm going to do managerial tips first. They worked out well for us. When the work result is normal or above, small fairies will be born around the employee. Oh. Do you have fairies around you? I don't see them. Huh. Let's try instinct work. She's fully healed now. She's got a lot of HP and SP, so she should be able to handle the damage from this, especially if it is a Zayn. See, speed this up just for her to get down there, slow it back down. If Aoi shows competency, then that employee may be able to draw its attention. Okay, most of the employees don't know about the meaning of the fairy's care. She's doing better with this one, it seems. Yeah, doing a whole lot better with this one. Oh, there's fairies. She's got fairies around her this time, but she got a normal last time, and I didn't see fairies then. Oh, they don't stay. They just went away. Okay. We can get these. We get the success rate up. The employee's HP will be healed over time by the small fairies for a limited time. If an employee who is under the care of the small fairies goes to do a different management work, then that employee will immediately die and be eaten by the fairies. Alright then, so if you got the little fairies around you, don't work with anything else, or you'll die. Good to know. So it looks like low-level attachment is high, but Aoi can't do that. I think we're pretty safe to do this now. So the special thing here is Wing Beat. It's a hand. We want her to get a head item, though. So can one of the other ones down here, see, Terry, can you handle this? Has a high success rate, even though you have a 1 temperance. If you can handle this, then we'll let you do this while Aoi goes back to working on Pode and trying to get his headpiece. Not that we really need any extra energy from Pode from now on, because we've got all his equipment. Terry seems to be doing okay. Doing really well, actually. Good job, Terry. Alright. So he's got the fairies. We've got enough to unlock basic information. That'll give us the next level. We should probably do that. Fairy Festival. So it does red damage. Good deal. We'll just let Terry keep working with this. The next one is going to be a meltdown. So let's go ahead and trigger that. We'll zoom out here. Just kind of watch and see what's going to melt down. We'll have... Oh, no, it's not. We've got 2 more. So actually, we'll have Aoi kick it off with Instinct on Pode over here. Even if Pode melts down, she can immediately go back in there because she's a boss. Alright, it's the mirror. going to do another experiment here because I don't want to keep messing with this mirror and have it just swapping our stats around. I'm going to see what happens if we just let it melt all the way down. As such, let's go ahead and speed this up. Hopefully it doesn't explode. This is a non-escaped thing, so I think this is the safest thing to do that with since it can't get out. It's just an object you use. Alright, looks like Owie did a good job with Pode there. Still haven't got the rare drop, unfortunately. Got just a few seconds left. So, nothing happened? Did we lose some energy? Maybe? Maybe it's different with an abnormality that can escape? Well, I'll know in editing for sure. I think we might have lost some energy up here, but I'm not for certain because I wasn't paying attention. I thought I saw something move up here. Anyway, let's keep on doing attachment work down here with Terry. We can unlock the rest of these. So we get success rate up. 4 more and we can get the escape information. I'm just going to get it all unlocked before we read its description. So we can get or another red weapon or another suit of armor. We should probably do that. Oh no, wait, we've got enough energy already. I don't know why I looked down here. Oh, he must have finished while I was in here. Never mind, I'm silly. So it can't escape. Okay, what's your deal then? Oh, we got different colors and everything. Where are you? Go away. I'm trying to read here. Let's go ahead and start her back in on Pode here while we read about the fairy festival. The abnormality is similar to a fairy, having 2 pairs of wings and a small body. They act as a cluster. They use a language that we cannot understand to communicate with each other. They follow around a few employees who enter the containment facility and use their special abilities to help heal them. Employees call this act the fairies' care. The fairies protect our employees. That is, if you often acted out of the goodness of your heart, are a lover of nature, and are a competent being, then the fairies will gladly take care of you. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairies' care. There's the quote. Also, you can enjoy the envy of other employees, not that it's important, but... And if the fairies don't approach you, then you should reflect on your life. When Emil and I took shifts entering the fairies' containment facility, the fairies did not hesitate to approach me. Just me, and never to Emil. You all know Emil and how he is. Why, even yesterday he refused to share his snacks with me and was acting all high and mighty. It is sacred to be protected by the fairies in any world. But don't enter the containment facility just for fun. If you've read some books, you will know that the fairies don't like people who take advantage of their kindness. The corresponding document is only allowed to employees level 4 and above. When Walter, who was under the care of the fairies, died in the containment facility of another abnormality, we found some anomalies. His stomach and face were ripped off. His eyeballs and organs were eaten by something. Right, the fairies. Moreover, the containment facility that Walter was found in was for abnormalities that use mental attacks. Fairies that were discovered in a different area had someone's blood and flesh smeared all over their mouths. We did not perform tests to find out whose flesh and blood it was. In our world, there are few results that are done due to perfect kindness. Having fairies that live in the forest visit you just because they like you or did many good deeds is just something that happens only in fairy tales. Even though we know this truth, we sometimes become deluded. That the fairies' care is happening because of all the good deeds I've done in my life, or that the fairies are favoring me because there is something that makes me more special than the other employees. However, fairies are just monsters who like meat. Everyone working with Pode would do very well to read this. They protected you because they wanted to keep their food fresh. When the employee starts working in a different containment facility, they gobble the employee up in fear that they would lose their food to something else, but most of the employees who received care from the fairies were greatly satisfied. Also, the accident rate was greatly reduced while the fairies were giving care is a positive effect for the company. Therefore, it has been decided that the employees will not be told the full truth. Right. That sounds horrible. Alright, just like everything else in here, not what they appear, but we do want this equipment. It's very cheap, 25 for one of each. Cool. Alright, we will just keep at it. You didn't happen to get the rare drop, did you, Owie? No. Well, we need to do insight work. Can you take insight work? Not... Oh, instinct work's really good too. Good to know. I guess we'll have some people do instinct work down here, maybe get a level up. Let's have Terry do that. He should be able to handle that, hopefully. Let's not let him die, I very much hope. Is this a different color this time than it was last time? Okay, he did fine. He got a good result. We're halfway through that. We need to do some instinct work though, or not instinct, but insight work for this mission. So we will have someone come over here. Actually, Wicked, looks like your fortitude decreased. That was probably the mirror's fault. So let's have Umbra. Oh, Umbra could actually work with this thing down here now too, because his justice is 1 again. But anyway, do some insight work over there for us. This will kick this Dawn off, so let's wait until everybody's ready to handle this. We've got 3 in each department now, so hopefully we can handle it. I will also slow it down before we start. Alright, so this should go pretty quickly. Let's have Wicked do instinct work over here to hopefully get that leveled up in some capacity. Okay. This is definitely different. Teth, cheers for the start. It's like a little jester. Hopefully Terry can handle this thing. I'll keep an eye on him. Oh, there's another one up here. Well, Wicked is busy. Okay, so it's vulnerable to pale. It's vulnerable to everything but red. Well, you know, weak. Alright, slow down. We want to make sure people don't die fighting these things. They're just standing there. It's not even fighting back. Is this one down here doing that too? Oh, this one down here is already dealt with. Way to go, guys. And that one too. Were they trying to get in the doors of these abnormalities, maybe? Oh. Wait, what? I thought you all suppressed this thing. Or did that one up there teleport down here and we didn't manage to kill it? Life means get desire. That is some creepy sounds. Alrighty. Terry, get some fortitude up, maybe. See, we need insight work again. Cliff off counter on the bird's fine, which we learned last time. It doesn't matter if this thing escapes. Just don't try to suppress it. It won't cause too much problem. We'll have Umbra do insight over here. We're going to try to get Wicked a level of fortitude back. That might put us really close to triggering the next meltdown, so let's wait and see here. See, everyone's in there, so we can go ahead and let Owie do some instinct work over here with Pode. She is beefy as hell now. Please give us your rare drop, little dog. I want Owie to be able to get rid of this thing. Alright, so the next one's going to kick off a meltdown. Let's go ahead and speed this back up. I think we're fine. We're just kind of grinding for stuff down here. Go ahead and just get 2 of those. It's going to be no problem to max that out. Looks like we're through for the day, but we still need 2 insight works. And I still want to get all of this equipment. So let's kick off this next meltdown. We'll let Umbra continue to do insight work over here. It's kind of nice that he's got Justice level 1 again. Alright, Wicked, take care of that. We'll have Terry continue to do Instinct there. Also send you over here for some Instinct Owie. Oh, actually, we don't even need to be... I don't know why I'm working with Pode. We got all of his stuff. Which this thing needs to be dealt with too. Umbra, you can keep on doing that. We finished him, and now he doesn't need any more level ups, right? She's max? Isn't she? Maybe not. Maybe 5's max. Well, either way, it's fine. That's handled. We need 1 more insight work. But we're going to continue to do Instinct. I really want Wicked to get back to Fortitude level 2. Instinct down here. Terry. Bird's still at 4, so let's do our last Insight up here. And it will be Umbra again. And that will complete the next thing, so we can do more research. So now we're just kind of grinding for the Fairy Festival's gear. And dealing with meltdowns, which is going to happen right now. Let's go ahead and let Terry do another Instinct here. 1 more, and then I'm going to let Arcane 1 start grinding Temperance on that. Alright, you're melting down again. Actually, you can probably get up there in time. Arcane 1. The tree's not melting down, so we don't need you to deal with that. Go do some attachment on 1 sin there. And we do need Owie to work with Pode now, so let's do that. Our next meltdown is 4. We may not actually even get that far, though, if we just keep grinding the Fairy Festival exclusively. Do want skill ups on people, but also want this equipment if we can get it. Looks like he got up there, no problem. Let's go ahead and send Terry back down here for Instinct work. Let's make sure I chose that correctly. Should be able to get down there in time. I kind of let that tick when I should have paused it. Yeah, cut it real close, but we got there. Oh, that's why Owie's in there. She's grinding trying to get the headpiece. That's right. Terry? Oh, that's Terry. Thought I clicked on Owie. There she is. Yep, she still hasn't gotten it, so yeah. Come on, Owie. Get the headpiece, please. And we'll let Arcane 1 start grinding some Temperance down there. It's only a 5% chance. Which, you know, statistically should be like once every 20 times we work with Pode, but it's 5% each time, so it doesn't really work out to that. Alright, so I'm going to let you guys skip ahead while I get this gear. Alright, another meltdown. We are at full boxes here, so we're going to let this mirror melt down again and see exactly if it's energy that we're losing here. Let's send someone in here. I think we're at enough to get all of this equipment after this, maybe? Okay, everything's dealt with. Awesome. Owie has still yet to get the headpiece from Pode here. It did. It took 30 energy away from us. Okay, so that is one of the negatives then, at least on something that can't escape. So let's get that back if we can. Go ahead and work Instinct over here for me, Owie. We'll have Wicked do Instinct here. Let's see if we've got all of this now. 2, 1. Yep, that's everything from the fairies, all the equipment. 7. We're going to have another meltdown. And 2 more, but we should be able to get this. Looks like Umbra, when he came down here and worked on this tree, had a good result. So one of our little office workers has died somewhere. Let's go ahead and do one last insight over here with me, I suppose. We need 5 to complete the day, and that is exactly what we want to do. Since we've gotten all the grinding done here, we've learned completely about the Fairy Festival now. Hopefully we'll get some decent little skill ups here, especially on Terry and Arcane One, who worked with the Fairy Festival, and we are done. Alright, looks like Owie went up to level 5 Fortitude. Awesome. Is 5 max, I wonder? Does it go up to 6? Looks like I got a little max SP, not any actual stat ups. Wicked got a Fortitude up. That's what we wanted. Awesome. Umbra got some random stuff up. No real base stat increases. Terry got Fortitude and Justice. Fortitude up and Justice down. Okay, I mean, that's fine. And Arcane One got Temperance up. That's what we were grinding for. We will take it. Betrayed hearts were slowly forgotten in the depths. That sounds cool. Remember this melody? The professor played this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday! That's real creepy. That makes me think of clowns, and I hate clowns. Excessive aspiration will result in a frenzy. I think we've seen that one before. I'm intrigued by this. Betrayed hearts were slowly forgotten in the depths. Hopefully it won't kill us. Manager, this music again. I want you to choose one among the alphabet, A, B, and C. A. Did you pick one? Good. Then listen carefully. A is a good letter. My name starts with it as well. People who choose A are sensitive to others' opinion about you, yet results-oriented. As you are an excellent listener, people around you will flock to you. It's a new pastime among the employees, but I find it uninteresting. No scientific observations. It's just good for passing time. One could also imagine, I could have been this or that kind of person if I were a human. Was that too far? I don't really understand what the point of that was, Angela, but sure. Zoo. Oz. Oh, word associations? Is that what you were talking about? Oz is an imaginary place. It doesn't count. Oops. I didn't know you were there, Sapphira. Sorry, I didn't mean to. He insisted. What? You started it. You wanted revenge, remember? Shut it, Dirk. Go back to your work, now. Of course, Sapphira. We're sorry. Word chain is one of the most popular pastimes around here. Do you like the game? Yasad ponders. We having a flashback? James, You can't enter the cell when your stress level is above 80%. It's against the rules. I know, just this once, please. You know Sally went in at 82% and came out fine. I need this run to meet the quota. What are friends for, huh? You know I'm on your side no matter what. I promise you, just this once. You know, I am not in the position to make exceptions. What's the problem if no one knows? Besides, I gave you some slack yesterday when we were playing Word Chain. Fine, but only this once. And make sure you take the examination after work. Sure, thanks, Yasad. You just saved my life. Except I'm guessing he died? Sometimes I see hallucinations when I change my clothes. Do AIs actually wear clothes? Are you a robot? My skin is covered with festering boils. Horrible. Of course, my body is fine when I open my eyes. What bothers me is not the hallucination itself. It's that feeling that the hallucination is real, and I am deluding myself into believing that I have normal skin. I asked other Saphiras, but I am the only one who experiences this. So now we need to do attachment work for Yasad. Why won't it rot? Right. Alright, one more level up after this, and I assume one of these will get unlocked. Okay. Reduce panic, or see the damage done by abnormalities and employees. I want that one, I think. More information is always good, especially when dealing with unknown abnormalities. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, let me know in the comments, and by leaving a like below. It really does help tremendously. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.